Hey guys, I'm Oxy, and in this video I'm gonna show you the best spears for PvP in Elden Ring. There is actually two of them and you can farm both of them. Yes, you don't need to start a new game plus in order to get another one. You don't need to ask your friend to help you to get another one. You don't need to trade for another one. You can just farm it in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna show you where to get them and I'm gonna explain you why those are the best spears for PvP in Elden Ring. If you want to use spears in PvP, you probably already heard about the Cross Naginata. Now, the thing about this weapon is, and why everybody is using it, it's because have blood loss build up. As you can see, 50. Obviously, you can boost that if you put an Ash of War on it and you choose the blood affinity to it. Now, the only problem with this spear is that you can only get it one in a playthrough. So you can only get one, you cannot power stance it. Well, you can get a second one if you ask your friend to drop you one, or if you start a new game plus, or if you trade for it. But let's say you don't want to do all that. There is other two spears that do have blood build up. Actually, the other one have scarlet rot build up, and you can actually farm them in the game. Now, this one it's a good spear definitely, but there is better choices that they are way easier to get. And the first one is gonna be the spike spear. Now, when you look at this one, you're gonna see that this one actually have also blood loss build up. I did put an Ash of War on it and I did choose the Blood Affinity. Have a C scaling in Strength, D scaling in Arcane, and C scaling in Dex. Doesn't require a lot in order to build it, only 14 Strength and 16 Dexterity. And the movement is basically the same as with other spears. You can just poke. It's basically all the spears have the same movement. It's nothing really special about them, but you can get this one by farming in a couple of minutes, and it's doing blood build up. So yeah, and the next one that I do recommend you to use is the Rotten Crystal Spear. Now this one cannot be infused with Ash of War, but does have the charge 4th Ash of War in it. Now this one is doing Scarlet Rot build up, which is really strong. Actually, I think it's much more stronger than the blood loss build up. Blood is so strong right now because there is a bunch of boosters for it, such as the white mask, such as the medallions, and so on and so forth. But we have Scarlet Rot build up, which is again really good. You can get two of these bad boys and power stance them, and you can do some good damage. If you want to boost the damage with this, there is actually a talisman for it, the Kindred of Rot Exaltation. Poison or rot in vicinity increase attack power. It's basically exactly like the same like the Lord of Blood Exaltation. Blood loss in vicinity increase attack power. This one is just for poison or scarlet rot. So, what do you think about these two spears? One is scarlet rot and the other one is blood loss. Let's see where can you get them. Now let's see where can you get the spike spear. You need to make your way in the Liurnia of the Lakes, right here at the converted tower, right? It's right there. You can see the academy on the other side, and there it is. There's an earth tree here as a reference, and there's the tower. And here we're just gonna hop on torrent and we're gonna farm a couple of enemies. Now, the first enemy is gonna be right here as you can see, and this one is wielding the spear. I want you just to kill him, loot his stuff, and after you go, just gonna follow the road, and here is gonna be two more wielding the spear. This one does not wield the spear, you can kill it anyway. He's using a bow and it's annoying. There's the other one with the spear. There you go. And it's gonna be another one right here. Where are you? There you go. As you can see, this one is wielding the spear also. And after, what you want to do is just go back to the site of grace, right? And you're just gonna stay at the site of grace, and this is gonna reset the enemies, and you can farm them all over again. Now, what do I recommend you to use if you want to farm? Well, I would recommend you to get obviously the Silver Scarab, race item discovery, so you can get a better chance to get those spears. Another good thing that you can do is obviously to have high arcane. High arcane does help, and you can use also if you do have the silver picker fall fruit. It's basically doing the same thing as the silver scarab, so you can stack them and get even more discovery. Now when it's about the rotten crystal spear, you need to make your way to the Halic tree, and you need to get here to the Elfened Inner Wall site of grace. You're gonna get here anyway, because this is the place where is Melania, one of the strongest boss in the game, and well, you're gonna want to get here to fight her, right? There's a site of grace, and you just want to go down here. Right, you're gonna see a path over there, but behind you there are some roots. You want to go up on the roots, and you're gonna see here three crystal enemies. The one in the middle is doing range attacks, and the one with the spears are gonna stomp you and spear you to death. Now, over there is a chest. You can go and loot the chest. There is a reward in it, but in order to get the spear, you need to kill the creatures that are wielding the spear. It's not gonna be easy. They are quite strong. What I suggest you is to use a blunt weapon like a great hammer or a great mace or something like that with the lion claw ash of war. That's what I used. When you are in the lion claw animation, they cannot hurt you, and you can stomp them and kill them quite fast. It's gonna take you a little bit of time to get the spear, but you can definitely manage to get it. It's up to you if you really want to use it or not in PvP. It's definitely strong because of the Scarlet Rod build up, and if your power stance it, it's gonna be quite useful. Yeah, so that's pretty much it about those spears. Let me know if you're gonna get them and use them in PvP, and well, tell me your experience with them in PvP. I also have other guide videos and build videos on my channel which nobody ever watched, so maybe watch them if this video actually gonna make some views. I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and see you guys in the next one.